Good morning, everyone. So this week I said I'm going to speak about the 5 principles that most guides me in my giving, especially financially. And yesterday we spoke about faith in giving, and today the second principle I want to speak about is love, and it is love for God and love for people. So I want to read to you this one verse from John 14, verse 21. He says, "Whoever has my commands and obeys them, he is the one who loves me. He who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I too will love him and show myself to him." Then, of course, we have 1 John 3, verse 18, that says, "Friends, do not, beloved." Okay, I have it here with me, beloved. "Dear children, let us not love in word or tongue, but with actions and in truth." Okay. So what he's saying here is that in our love to God and in our love towards people, let it not only be our words that speak. Words are very important, but let it not be only our words. Let it also be our deeds. So one of the ways that we can really show God that we love him is in giving financially. Now you have to understand, and we spoke about this yesterday, this is not in trying to attain righteousness with God. You have been made righteous by the blood of the Lamb, and that's the only thing that qualifies you as a child of God to be accepted in God. But our giving is something that we pour out. It is an action of love where we show that our dependence is on God. It is an action of love where we say to him that this thing, especially money, that is so close to my heart, that I so dearly hold on to and dearly love, I am willing to give it away. I am willing to lay it at the altar to give it to God. And then towards people. Now, these things go hand in hand because most of the time when you give to God, you actually are giving to people. If you give at a church, it is still people that it's going to handle that money and apply it, even though it's maybe more directly towards a kingdom function. Sometimes it's directly to a person that you give because you really want to support them and show them that you love them. Even if you think of something as simple as giving a person a gift on their birthday or Christmas, it is an act of love towards that person. You are showing them that you love them. So today is really a short message. If Let me just quickly say this on John 14. Maybe you're confused and say, "Oh, so when I love God in action, then only he will love me." He's basically saying this is the manifestation. Remember, we've spoken about the truth and the manifestation in your life. Like John 3 verse 16 says, that God has loved us, and therefore he sent his son to die for us. There's no negating that. Jesus loves everybody. But he's saying now, that when we love God and obey his commandments. And what is his commandments? John 3 verse 19 actually speaks about it. He says it is to believe in the one whom he has sent and to love one another. So those are the new commandments. It is not the commandments of the Old Testament. He says then God will in truth, in reality, also love us. He will show his favor towards us. He will show his kindness and his grace towards us. It is like a dance. Yes, God loved us, but as we respond in love to him, he responds also in love towards us. So may that encourage you today. Maybe you've been wondering, should I be doing this? Should I be giving somewhere? But maybe it is that love that drives you to give today. May you be blessed.